Oh, okay. I'll ask Linda this then. Hey, Linda, have you ever had a work husband? And do you think that's appropriate?
Well, I haven't had a work husband, but I was kind of my boss's work wife.
Oh, okay.
When I worked, I was kind of his work wife. I answered his phone, took his messages. I reminded him uh, to go get presents for his wife when it was an anniversary or a birthday.
See, everybody needs a work wife or husband. I feel like that's like your good influencer, little angel on your shoulder that helps, Like
Well,
like Brian has a work husband.
He
I
does?
just kind of felt like it kind of comes with the territory. And, I've been there 17 years. So, we know each other pretty well. And, I knew when his birthday was. He knew when mine was. If he had a meeting or something, I reminded him. So, yeah, it was kind of like work wife.
Yeah, I like welcome it. I think it's very beneficial to your marriage, your life. It's like extra help, like what do you call it, polygamy or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it is like, hey, you can talk some sense into him, help them out a little bit. It takes the load off you too.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of somebody else to bounce ideas off of, or if you're in a meeting or something and you go, what about this idea, or what about that, should we do this, should we do that? And I don't know, you just kind of look out for each other.
Do you have a work husband?
Well, not right now. But I had work wives.
Oh, okay.
She had work wives.
Work wives.
Oh, those are awesome. That's like.
But you're at work almost more than you're at home.
Yeah.
And so you kind of rely on those people to be like, you develop relationships with them. So, I mean, essentially.
Yeah. Do you find it helpful?
I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because I think I talk to the people I work with that I'm close with that would be considered my work wife or husband probably more in depth and deeper than I do with people outside of work.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
it's kind
like
of
therapy.
like you know them better than you know
Yes.
anybody. Yeah. It's kind of scary. Like I didn't get Gavin better than I know a lot.
You spend a lot of time with them, because most people are at work 8 hours a day or sometimes 12 hours a day, and you just kind of get to know each other and look out. You have each other's back.
It's like a support group.
Yes.
I guess I need to get me a work wife, right?
Hey,
I
what am I, chop liver?
I guess Amanda's my work wife.
Yeah.
I thought Amanda was your work wife.
She is now, I guess.
I
She's
have
my work
been.
wife.
I have been your work wife.
She's my what do you call that when you've been with somebody so long, and then you're automatically married after like so many years? Like, what is it called?
Like
It's a marriage through
She's
default.
Commonwealth. She's my Commonwealth work wife.
Yeah, I'll take that.
My friend Anya is on.
Oh, that's cool.
Hi,
She
Anya.
said she totally has a work husband, and I know who she's talking about.
Will she come on video?
Maybe. She might not know how.
Say, Anya, all you have to do is go to dude-stuff.com/live, and then you can join us as a video.
Marina said that. See.
All right, Marina, she's
Better
my
not
work
have
wife.
nobody else up in here being your work wife.
Can you have a work harem? That's what I want to know.
Oh, what?
What? Hold on.
A
What?
harem, like multiple wives.
No,
Oh, wait, that's me.
Maybe you want multiple wives.
that's you. See, you got that whole thing going on. We should have
So
a
who's
show
it?
about that.
Who's it? Oh, that's you. Is that you? I guess that's you. Texting her? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. So where it says Anya Gear, I messaged her and told her where to go.
So everybody, if you look at this little text below here in the caption, that's how you get on live if you want to join us with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So dude-stuff /live. I think I have.
You've known her for a long
I
time?
have this. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That's not it.
Longer than me.
So we were talking about that earlier. I think I met you when I was like 20 or 21, maybe.
I think you were 20, and no, I'm not. 34.
I'm not telling you my age. 'Cause
I'm 28.
you're gonna think I'm their grandpa.
I'm going backwards. That's
Benjamin Button.
What are you,
Yeah.
Benjamin Button?
I am. I'm going backwards. I got more hair and everything too. See?
I'm sitting here pulling out the hair that's falling out.
I'll be quiet. You have gorgeous hair. I'm so jealous. I want long. beautiful mermaid hair.
I just started using the curly girl hair products. Hoping.
It looks
I've never been a girly girl, Amanda. I don't know where you get that from.
I was surrounded around boys. I don't even know.
I don't know where you got that from.
Didn't you have a tomboy face?
I did. I had
She
a
did.
tomboy face
Back
for
when
a
she was
while.
little, she
I
did.
I mean,
did.
I am totally not a girly girl. I've always been like a hippie chick.
I think I learned it from all of Daniel's girlfriends. They would come over and do my makeup and hair and stuff. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. I like this. Never mind. I don't want to be a boy. Yeah.
I think you got it from that crazy girl, Tammy.
Or maybe
No.
maybe it was
She
Holly.
wasn't. She was a hot train wreck. She was not even like a girly girl.
Maybe it was
wreck.
Holly.
No, Holly was a train wreck too.
A train wreck.
Sorry,
She was
Holly,
a
you're
girly
watching.
girl though.
She
She's a girly.
was not.
Amanda.
She wasn't a girly girl. Hey, I could pull her up right now.
No, you couldn't.
I got video. I got pictures of Holly. Probably somewhere.
She was a train wreck.
Amanda, pull the claws in.
Yeah, pull the claws in, Amanda.
All right. I don't know. She was a train wreck.
I mean,
Lift
she had a
women
problem.
up.
She had a
Don't
problem.
bring them down.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Bring them
gotta
up.
admit, she had a heart of gold. I
She
will
did.
admit that.
Have you ever met anybody as nice as her?
No.
No. She was nice. Very
She was
nice.
actually the nicest person you ever dated.
She was.
Yeah.
She was nice. I liked Holly.
And for the most part, her and I got along great until she kissed another guy in front of me, and I got mad. Because my loyalty.
Okay. All right.
with you.
That's another story.
Don't cheat on Gavin. I will.
Tell me
Be
about
nice.
someone who is toxic.
Be nice.
Continue.
Okay. Bring that up. Say that again. Tell us.
Tell me about someone you know who is toxic.
I don't know
Who's
anybody anymore. I got rid of all those.
I think every one of us has had like a toxic friend or maybe a friend that was out of control, and you always
I think sometimes we get
they would
into
do
the
crap and you get in
feel like-
trouble for it.
Yeah. Like we feel like nobody understands us more than them and we need them. And then we realize it's just more of a
Oh
headache
my
to have
gosh.
them. Mhm.
That was literally what I always would say.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
That they know everything about me. They've been around really
They
for a long
accept you for
time.
everything. You
Yeah.
feel like nobody else will accept you like
Yes,
them.
Yeah, and then you just keep dealing with it because you feel
Like you need them.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they manipulate you
Yeah.
to make you think.
Yeah. That was totally my thing with Miss Piggy.
I feel like a lot of us went through
We all know
this.
who that is.
Miss Piggy. Okay, we cannot use real names if you're gonna be talking
we
about.
cannot. Well, her name is Miss Piggy, and there is reasons why. Some Facebook users say that.
Drive Shack or Top Golf.
I love Top Golf.
Who's that? I wonder. Who
We don't know who
I
this
can't
is.
remember.
Anonymous.
You have to
Freezing
tell me.
up.
We do.
We're freezing. It's you, Linda, because we're streaming good, and you're freezing.
Yeah, maybe it's slow on your end. It's not us.
Peter.
So
It's Peter.
it looks like it's Peter,
Peter?
who's saying,
Mhm.
"Good evening. We need a Drive Shack or Top Golf night. Let's do it."
Yeah. Is that Pete?
Is that you, Pete?
Pete. Oh, it's Pete. Yes, you remember Pete, don't you?
Did you? I don't know.
We hung out with him a couple of times. I don't think you really got into knowing him or anything, but we hung out with him a couple of
I'm
times.
looking.
Yeah, we do need a Drive Shack. We went and did that. I think it was after Christmas,
Oh
and
my
we had a really
God.
good time.
I remember.
Okay, the
I
one that
remember.
makes all the sporting goods and
Yes.
stuff, the gloves, yeah.
Yes.
All like these famous baseball players, softball players, they wear his gear. Yeah, he's
Nice.
been my friend probably as long as you have. Him and Cole
That's a
were
long
really
time.
close. Yeah. Yeah, we do need a Drive Shack thing. That would be really cool. We all got together and did that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He is so much fun. Mhm. When he works hard, but when he parties, he's like us. He parties hard.
So, anybody got any questions? I thought I had a different sheet too.
This one's.
Oh, that was
These
different.
two are different. I don't know what you.
Yours is the only one different.
What? She has the same one.
Oh, okay.
What is this? This is confusing. How would you feel if someone you met said they were not attracted to you, then months later
Oh.
said,
Okay, so we'll talk about that. Does everybody know what that means?
That's happened to me.
Tell us
But
about it.
the opposite.
Tell us about
Like
it.
I've met someone and I'm like, but then after I get to know them, I'm like,
yeah,
oh, hi.
that's like totally me.
It's like learning about their personality and finding out their quirks, and then
Well,
you start to like,
So
I don't know, is this what you mean?
that's exactly what we
Okay.
mean. Could we see this up here?
They grow on you.
Yes.
No, so
It's like their personality or something. It's just
But
different.
then you
So-
find beautiful things about them
Yeah.
physically too.
all right, so here let's pose the question. The question is, how would you feel if someone you met said they were not attracted to you, but then months later they said that they were? Would you embrace that, or would you be offended because they didn't like the initial package?
I think that's like a good thing, really, because looks only last but so long. So if they're actually attracted to you, that goes deeper than the skin. I think that could be a really meaningful, long-lasting relationship.
I think that would also depend on how sensitive you are. If you don't have a thick skin
Yeah.
and you're very sensitive, that's
like
going to
a
bother you.
sensitive guy like myself.
You're a sensitive gangster.
I think it depends on how it's portrayed to you too, like how they present it to you. If it's
How they word it.
yeah, if it's aggressive and rude, then it may throw you
Like, you
off.
ugly, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
that-
like your
that's-
personality.
that's how I take that. The reason why, so that's the story of my life, everybody. Girls are not initially attracted to me, and then after they know me, then they suddenly like me, and then I'm offended because they didn't like me the first time. So this is my question right here. This is my question.
Oh, you putting yourself out there.
Yes.
That's brave.
And I'm offended.
Okay, so how it makes you offended?
Yes.
Why does it make you offended?
Because you're like, you meet some girl and then you like her and then you want to talk to her and then, and then she's not interested and you're like, well, why aren't you interested? I'm not good enough for you. And then next thing you know, when you moved on, then they're interested in you. And it's like, well, you didn't like me before. Why do you like me now?
Well, you could take that one or two ways, but I would take it as a good thing, a positive thing, because that would, to me,
Not
mean a longer
Not
lasting relationship.
necessarily. Sometimes women might not be interested in you, but when other women are, for some reason, it's like a switch
true.
clicks on, and all of a
So-
sudden they want you because somebody else wants you.
Exactly. So do they want me for me or do they want me because other women want me?
It's an emotional mind.
They probably don't know. They just know
They don't.
all of a sudden somebody else wants you.
Once
And they
they're
want you.
intrigued and they want to know why they want you. Maybe you are a good catch. Maybe you have money. It's like so many things go through your head. Like, why do they want me all of a sudden? And
Exactly.
so yeah, you get kind of skittish about that. I would get
Oh,
nervous
that
about
reminds
it
me of my
too.
boyfriend.
Well,
Oh,
if
no.
you go
Don't care about it.
We're making you a premonition.
Well,
if you go for a guy strictly by his looks, then it's probably not going to work out for you. If you go by his personality or how much fun you have talking with him, then or her, then yeah. But if you go strictly by looks and you're a superficial person, then what are you going to get? You're going to get probably another superficial person.
Yeah, it's just not gonna fire with fire.
I agree, but at the same time, it's like at some point you want somebody to be initially
I
attracted
think that's like
to
the
you.
initial thing that like
You wanna
hooks
be-
you.
You
and
want to
go-
be.
Yeah.
You want to have that chemistry.
All right.
the
When I was
irresistible
younger,
passion.
When I was younger, I went for looks, and that's what initially attracted me. When I got older, getting to know somebody and how they thought and how they acted and
Look
what
at
they
me.
said, that was a big attraction to me. It had nothing to do with their physical appearance. It had all to do with the type of person they were. So I think it's just a transition that you grow into.
Yeah, I think it's about the age too, and how you look at it and how you feel about that. But yeah, like the initial like attraction is what hooks you and wants you to go get to know that person and talk to that person. And if you didn't get that right away, then yeah, it has doubt in your head. Like, why now? Like, is it because other people are wanting me? Is it because of my money? Like you all that is just bad. It's a bad making, it's a bad foundation to start out a relationship with that doubt in your head and wonder.
Well,
But
I'm
you
not.
take it one or two ways.
What if it's the
It's
other
like
way?
I had this guy one time that was really good looking. I mean, really good looking, and I was very attracted to him. But as I got to know him, I didn't like his personality. I didn't like some of the things, that I could live with. So we became very good friends because he made a better friend than he would have made a boyfriend or a partner. But I had to
think your
realize
personality can make or break you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but sometimes you don't want to be just known as the personality guy. You
So-
want to be thought of being attractive.
well,
Right?
everybody wants to be attracted to somebody, and there is somebody out there for everybody, believe it or not.
Okay.
But sometimes if you look too hard, you're not going to find them.
Oh, I don't look. I'm just saying that they come
But
around.
if you're a singer and you play guitar, he's
Yeah,
looking.
then that's me. That's my kryptonite.
He's a groupie.
If you're if you're Eastern European and you play a guitar or something like that, then yeah,
She in
that's
trouble.
that's my kryptonite.
So watch out, y'all. Play a guitar, sing, and you look European. He's gonna be stalking you.
And you just want to be his guitar, huh?
So what was the story you were about to say?
I don't remember. Oh,
You
when
forgot
I was
already?
talking about the opposite.
I don't know. You were about to say something, then we stopped you.
Oh, I think I was gonna ask how you would feel if it were the opposite way around.
That they like me for my looks? Well, I've
Like,
never had that.
well,
so.
like Yeah, but then like you're with someone and then they start to figure out who you are and they're like,
Well, I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
had that.
but would you? I guess you can't really if you've never had it.
So what do you
but
say? You're agreeing with what I'm saying this whole
no,
time.
because I don't know.
You don't talk about
Ask another question, Gavin. Go ahead.
You're not attracted to me. Nobody- They only like my personality. I'm Mr.
So
Personality.
okay, my lineup of relationships proves that it is not looks.
Oh no, they're all like dorky looking.
No. Except the current one.
Well, everybody has a type. You might not think you have a type, but everybody has a type. And you
All right, what's my
change
type, Linda? What's my type?
your type.
Yeah.
European guitar player.
Other than that,
Yeah.
okay,
Just
that's
that.
No,
fine.
I think Gavin
That's true.
is attracted to model-looking girls.
Well, that's only because I've been around them like a while.
He likes
But yeah,
people who
that's
are
true.
active and interesting, who don't just sit around. He may be older now, but he's definitely not. He doesn't act older, so he wants to do active things, and he wants somebody else who's active like him.
That's true.
Yeah.
You need to go on one of those dating sites, Amanda, and put all the good attributes of Gavin in there and see if you
She'll
can
be
find
my
out that.
wingman.
I'm always your wingman,
She is actually.
and I could point out a good one for him all the time. I'm pretty good at that. Whether it'll work, I don't know. No, that's up to you. I can lead you to the water. I can make you drink it.
Right. All
Yes,
right, so
and Gavin, if Amanda says she's no good for you, you need to listen to the other woman, because us women have very
No.
good intuition when it
Be
comes
loud.
to other women.
Yep.
okay. I'll take that under advisement.
Oh, I've tried to warn him twice. He knows now.
No,
My
I know.
premonitions are good.
Amanda's been very, very good to me.
Well, that's
She's
just
told
because
me-
she's sitting next to you. That's all.
Yeah,
He's kind of
exactly.
scared of me.
Exactly.
Don't punch him, Amanda.
Nah, I already did that earlier. It's all right.
So I used to run a modeling agency like a long time ago.
That's how we met.
And yeah, that's how I met Amanda. And this other girl who was a model, she was gonna join our show, and actually she joined our show, and actually she was fine, and she was fine. And then after the show was over, we forgot to turn the mic off,
Oh
and
no.
she did not leave the show, and I
Said
maybe said some
you
things.
said honest stuff.
You did?
I was talking to Amanda
And we didn't know
candidly.
the camera.
We didn't know the sound was still on.
Oh,
She
shit.
never left the show.
I was just intrigued to ask me information about this girl, and he's always joking, saying he's going to replace me.
Yeah. So
At
the time, Amanda was talking about, well, she couldn't come, or she didn't want to come, or it's too far, or whatever. So I said, well, okay, I'll replace you with this girl that we were just talking about.
So I was asking questions about her, and our mic was not off, the show was off, and this girl stayed on and was listening. And next thing you know, his phone, his instant messenger was blowing up.
Well, but wait, what was? What was?
Okay, essentially, all I said.
Idea.
Essentially, the gist was that
she's not all that.
Yeah, she was.
She got a lot of thirsty guys. She's not all that.
Y'all,
she was.
You really want to open that can of worms again?
Hopefully she's gone. She does not like us anymore. We were really nice to her and stuff. I just wanted to know information about her. So
yeah, so the long
we
story,
apologize.
Yeah,
I told him to blame it on me. I took the heat for that.
I mean, this was a candid conversation that I thought I was having with her off the air.
Yeah.
And she just happened to hear it, and I regret saying, I don't regret. I was being honest. I wasn't lying or anything, but I didn't want her to hear it. It wasn't for her, and she just happened to hear it. So, yeah. So you guys gotta be careful with your hot mics that could be playing, and you may not want somebody to hear what you're saying. So yeah, that was
I forgot.
Lessons learned.
Yeah, lessons learned.
So, did we just see Ricky come on?
Yeah, Ricky's here. Hey, Ricky, are you gonna get on camera or to hear your sexy voice?
Yeah,
as everybody knows, Ricky has the sexy voice.
We're gonna have to use her voice for some kind of advertisement,
right? So,
like anything she could. Like, I wonder when she gets mad how she sounds. Like, if she was getting mad and yelling at me, I'd be like,
I've never seen her mad before.
Yell at me more. I mean.
I think it would be the husband's job to shut the mother down and tell her that you don't want to hear it. But the wife is perfectly capable of defending herself. So why does she need a husband to defend her? She can defend herself. All the husband has to do is shut the mother down.
Ooh, I don't know.
What if she's timid and she doesn't do that kind of stuff? And she's
damn, she needs to find her balls.
We're Hungarian. We have we don't do that whole like waiting. We kind of take matters into our own hands.
Seriously, pull the balls out.
Pull the balls out, Amanda.
What if it's like the first meeting and everyone's trying to make a good impression, and then that person is just afraid to like pull out the balls first time?
Yeah, that's a tricky little line. You're not sure if you want to cross it, because then he's going to be like, she's crazy, and not my mom.
That's where the self-control comes in, because you have to know when to say something and when not to say something. But a lot of times when mothers or mother-in-laws run their mouth like that, it's for a reaction. It's to get you to react. If you don't react, they stop. But they do it for a reaction.
But I think that, I can see how that could be uncomfortable for a woman to confront her husband's mother, right? That's
not necessarily. Not if you do it in the right way and not come off as a.
I think that's like a thing. Like, you have to be together and married for so many years before you can really stand up to your mother-in-law.
No, I think the man should shut it all down.
I definitely think the man, anybody who disrespects me, I think my man should definitely step up and say something.
There's a way to handle everything. You just can't be confrontational about it.
Well, I agree, but
like throwing beer on people.
But there's a relationship between the man and his mother that he should control, so she doesn't get out of hand. Right?
I think the husband, when the mother-in-law starts talking about the wife, he needs to shut her down and says, "I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. We're not going to say stuff like that," and shut her down.
That's like what I do. Is like, my old toxic friends, I would shut them down if they were talking about somebody I knew or I liked. I'd be like, we're not going to talk about this. Like, no. and then the problem solved. You know, shut them down.
I mean, I think everybody should respect the choices that someone's made as their significant other.